What is shaking, homies? Today we got the Duncan World Class up for an unboxing and review. Let's check it out. Alright, homies, here's the classic Duncan box. The Duncan World Class. Now, this yo-yo was released at the World Yo-Yo Contest 2023, I believe. I could be wrong on that, but that's what I believe. And this is like a metal version of that yo-yo, made for production. Very, very cool. It's in the $50 price range. And at Beyond Yo-Yos, with code Dylan15, you can get it for 15% off. So make sure, if you're going to get it anywhere, get it from Beyond Yo-Yos. I love the red pads. And it is actually a concaved small bearing. Oh, very cool. Super nice. I like the caps. I like the flatness. It just feels really cool. For those of you that like responsive, this looks like a high-end responsive. We see a lot of like cheap responsive yo-yos, but it is nice to see a high-end metal responsive yo-yo too. I mean, to me, that's what I want to play with if I'm going to play responsive. I really like the profile. We'll put the specs right there. It comes in several colors. We'll put those right there. And, yeah, super sick. So we're going to put a string right there. We're going to put that right there, and we're going to go play with it. So, let's do it. Alright guys, we are strung up here, and first things first. This yo-yo is actually, out of the box, set up unresponsive. You could lube up this bearing and make it responsive, but as of right now, it is unresponsive. So even with that small concave bearing, if you have it clean, it'll be pretty unresponsive. Now, some things will still make it grab, obviously. You put a lot of layers of string in there, it'll grab. But because it's a slimmer yo-yo, very good for playing fast. Also very good for just honing your accuracy on really any of your tricks, to be honest. But yeah, once again, just from a standard tug, will not come back. But, you know, you can still do all your fancy binds very easy, because it'll snag real easy when you want it to. Oops. Nice and smooth, I must say. I hit myself there a couple times. Still nice and smooth. Even with the cap. A lot of times, yo-yos that have caps, you get a little vibe just from the cap. But this one feels pretty darn great. Duncan kind of are like the world leaders in yo-yos, you know, you can kind of see why. Basically, everything they put out nowadays is just really cool. And here, once again, it's a little slimmer, so some tricks that you might normally be able to land every time might take you a couple tries, and that's only going to help with your accuracy, help with your skills in the long run. Because it's slim too, the regens and everything just feels so nice. That's also because it's got the small gap, small bearing, all that too, obviously. But yeah, a lot of times yo-yos with the caps are not very good at stuff like this. This one still holds really nice. You know, and I was expecting this out of the box to be a totally responsive yo-yo. Like right there, it snagged a little. That was just because I put too many layers of string in it. But for stuff like that, like look, it just feels so freaking nice. Perfect shape and size for anything like that. Really nice yo-yo. A little slimmer than I would want if I was playing 5A. So I wouldn't use this for a 5A yo-yo. Unless, once again, you're using it just to like hone your skills, hone your accuracy, and using it more as like a training tool. Like even Eli hops, this is a trick I normally land every time. It took me a couple tries to really get the hang of it with this yo-yo. But now when I go back to a full-size yo-yo, like you know, my Duncan metal freehand or whatever, I'm gonna be hitting them so easy. Same with your whip tricks. I mean, if you can do whip tricks and stuff. Oh, hold on, my spring tension is horrible. If you can do whip tricks and stuff on a slimmer yo-yo, it's gonna make you so much better when you go to a full-size yo-yo. See, like you can do stuff like that, no problem. Yeah, because it's slim too, it's gonna be nice for chopstick style tricks, things like that. But once again, pick this up from Beyond Yo-Yos. You're gonna pick one up. Cheapest place to get it. With my code, you get an additional 15% off. Always been a huge fan of Duncan, and you really can't go wrong with anything Duncan. What was the old saying? If it isn't Duncan, it isn't a yo-yo. I guess so. So I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Links are down below. Have a good one.